All right, let's talk about Cam Boozer, our number 2 prospect. Here's my question. Is Cam Boozer actually a better prospect than Cooper Flagg?
Okay. Wow. Haven't got to the season yet. Jeez, Corey. I love him. I am such a Booze Cruise baby. I'm a Boozer fan, and are we? My question was, are we underestimating the upside? I can't do the Cooper Flagg question. That is absurd. We haven't even started the season. I like that. That's really spicy, though. Maybe.
Well, if we're underrating his upside, I mean,
maybe
he's like, isn't that a similar question? Like, is he in that same stratosphere? Like he's in the stratosphere already.
Yeah, he's in the conversation, but I'm going to need to see him
better shooter,
dominate at Duke first.
Oh, I mean, he dominated everywhere else he's ever been.
I know. I'm not saying he won't. I'm not saying I doubt that he can, but if I'm going to say that he's better than the best college prospect I've scouted since Anthony Davis, I'm going to need to see it before I go there.
I feel like we're just going to constantly, and I'm with Metcalf. I feel like we're going to constantly keep, I don't know, just like not appreciating what Cam Boozer's doing. Like this 15-year-old Gatorade Player of the Year, 2-time Gatorade Player of the Year. I think he's Mr. Florida basketball 2 times. He's won everywhere.
EYBL, Chipotle Nationals, yes. USA.
FIBA. He's probably the most decorated high school player ever.
He's a cyborg.
At least of the 2000s. Like,
yeah, like since it was like really tracked.
Yeah.
He's the Terminator. He's 6'9", 250, and it's just Cam Boozer around the basket.
Shoots 40% from 3.
Yeah, he's a monster. And he does the little he's a master of the little things. I'm stealing Metcalf's quote. Like, he just, every time I watch him, I'm like, gosh, man, what am I worried about with Cam Boozer? And that's how I would feel if I was in the front office. I'd be like, get Cam Boozer, and we were going to sleep like babies, because he has everything. He's the makings of a guy that's going to play 15 plus years in the NBA and be just awesome.
Maybe longer than that.
Like,
you know, we
with
talk
technology,
about,
I don't know.
One of his big, I guess, improvement areas it's that he's not like, a super athlete. Mm-hmm. Well, those are the guys who are also big and physical like this.
Yep.
Who their games don't tail off the same way because they're not relying on that athleticism. It's the skill, and it's like he's already so polished that it's like, what does that look like? And look, Cooper's incredible. I mean, some of the flashes even in the preseason that we're seeing at the pro level, Metcalf, when we saw him at Summer League, he bounced back from that tough night and put up 30 on Carter Bryant, who everybody walked away from the Summer League game going, oh my God, Carter Bryant's an incredible defender. And then you're like, yeah, but Cooper Flagg had 31. So it's not even underselling. I'm not trying to undersell Cooper and what he did and be like, all right, that's last week's news. Like, it's just Boozer is so good. He was the guy that the first time I saw him when he was a sophomore, that I was like, I've never been blown away in person. Like, I've been blown away by this kid. Like, this is scary. Like, I don't know what I'm looking. He had a full box score in the first quarter. Like, and it's not like he was beating up on, local public school team. It was, he's playing legit teams. He took charges, and look, Cooper's doing that stuff too. But we talk about Cooper, one of his things, it's like he's so young, and that's why Cam's only going to be like 4 months older than Cooper was on draft night. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I don't know if we're giving him enough credit yet, like you say. And with that said, we have him at number 2, and so do I. So what does that say, about our number 1 player?
Well, hey, just real quick on Boozer, just to provide a single nitpick, so it's not 100% positive here. I do want to see a little more dynamic shot creation from him. I think he's a little too, and this is also a testament to how well he plays within the team context and makes the right plays and does the right things and rarely makes mistakes. But I would like to see a little bit more versatility, aggressiveness from him as an on-ball scorer, just getting his own every now and then. But
I think you're more worried about that than I am. Like I'm
not worried about it. It's
you're very worried.
I'm
very worried.
I'm
Corey,
freaking out, guys.
I want to echo what you said because it's so perfect, and I think we forget about it with scouting and as fans. But like, we all get pumped about athleticism, but strength, power, and that is also a very athletic player. And Boozer's game ages like a fine wine.
And he's not unathletic. Let's also
no,
say
he's not unathletic. But I'm just saying, like, he has balance, power, strength. Like, that's like we did an episode of Field of 68 and the ground floor, and I was like, he reminds me of Al Horford. It wasn't me saying he can't be better than Al Horford. It's just that type of play. Like, Al Horford's still playing, near 40 years old. He's a very valuable player. So I just think Boozer is going to be a monster, and I really do think he has a game that's only going to keep getting better the older he gets and the more reps he gets.
I agree. He's awesome, and it's hard to even find a nitpick to his game because he's good at everything and he wins everything. So it's like we should find something to nitpick about. We just can't.
And he's still ranked in the 70th percentile in isolation scoring. So I'm grasping for something.
That's so good.